come with me to wash a wig together. First, we take off all accessories, and I like to put them in a bag. This time I decided to sign Elsa's name and then write that it was for a restyle. I'm working on a commission and a restyle at the same time, so I wanted to make sure I knew which was which. After that, I start taking out all accessories from the wig. That includes bobby pins, snowflakes, anything like that. If they start getting stuck, I just start working at it very slowly, and then I start unbraiding the wig, and I'll start detangling soon after I take out all of the bobby pins. I have this really cool magnetic bracelet that I got from Duchess Braids. I really love having something that makes it so that I don't have to walk back and forth from my desk to put the bobby pins down. So then I scoop them all out and then begin unbraiding and brushing out section by section in vertical rows. This allows it so that it's easier to brush out, and I use long quilting pins to section out and make sure I know where I've already brushed, and also this allows me to work in smaller sections. Once I have everything brushed out, it's time to start washing. I fill up a tub with lukewarm water and I use detergent. This detergent is super nice and gentle. It's lavender scented, so it's not super strong. I use a capful and swirl it around with gloves. I recommend using gloves just so it doesn't dry out your skin. I don't always use the gloves, but my skin feels better when I do use them. Then I will dip the wig in all the way slowly, and then I will go ends to roots and just dunk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I won't swirl the wig, and I will go from the ends to the roots, just swiping, and I will try not to create more knots. Do you see all that gross gunk coming out of it? That's really, really nasty. So I'm gonna let it sit for 15 minutes now, and then we're going to do it again. Okay, second verse, same as the first. We're going to be doing the same thing we did before, but first we're going to empty the water and rinse the wig out. We're going to start with rinsing the top of the wig, then go to the ends. We don't need to be super specific with the rinsing because we're going to be washing it again. I just want to get some of the detergent out and some of the gunk out before we rinse and wash again. Fill up the water, detergent, I forgot to put on my gloves, and we're going to do the same thing we did before and then let it sit again for 15 minutes. I forgot to put on my gloves. My hands were extremely dry after this, so always wear your gloves if you can remember. Then we're going to do Dawn soap. This time we're going to put the soap in the cap. Wear gloves, please. Always. My hands were so dry. Scrub the cap, scrub the bangs, then go towards the ends. Always go with the grain of the wig. Don't go against. You'll create knots. Just work your way to the ends. Don't try to create lather. If it's not lathering, don't worry about it. Don't use an excess amount of soap either. Just like a quarter size amount is more than enough for the entire wig. Then rinse the wig from the top to the ends. Slowly make sure you get all the bubbles out. If you don't get all the soap or the detergent out, you will need to rewash your wig, and that is always the most annoying thing, especially when you're on a time crunch. So once you have the entire thing washed, and you just squeeze to the end. Don't wring out your wig, just squeeze it. And then we leave it out to dry for at least 24 hours, and once it's completely dry, you can put it on a wig head and start styling. Thanks for watching. Bye.